There is no denying the humor of the circumstances. What should have been a simple war to project Ashkasi power to the western flank of the Khuzait has now turned into an extended campaign. That too, against the Aserai no less. A war against the Aserai, but this time in the north, from sand to snow. Partia chuckles at himself, thinking back at a passing thought from when he had successfully removed the banners of the tyrant from the south. He had cursed Unkid to find some hall in the north where he could huddle by a fire, shivering in the cold until his dying days. And now Partia, seeking solid footing against a future enemy, finds himself nearing those very halls. Hey everybody, it's Party Elite. Welcome back to another chapter of the adventures of Partia al-Eat in Bannerlord. Fate is indeed cruel in its sense of humor. The vassals and council's decisions have determined that Partia should not have the bastion he sought at Poros, and so he now finds himself traveling further and further north. Will his latest victory be the strategic advantage he sought, or must he push further on? With war against the Aserai afoot, he cannot allow it to conclude with paying a tribute to Unkid, not without the council proposing it first, and so our hero finds himself in a war he has no interest in, spending lives he cannot afford. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bannerlord. It really is quite an interesting twist of fate, turn of circumstances, whatever you want to call it. Here we are at Lycaron, warring against the Aserai in the north, pushing most likely all the way to Gauss Castle here to once more wipe them from the map and then see if they end up popping up somewhere else. Most likely that's what's going to happen. First order of business today, though, is going to be heading over to Thorios Castle. Not only is it under siege, but it is actually being assaulted right now by an army just shy of 700 strong. Some of you have suggested that we can let them take Thorios Castle and then push after it later after they've been weakened, by that assault, or after they've fallen apart because their cohesion has dropped. Definitely options, but I would like to at least make my way there, because if we do arrive before the assault is done, it would be nice to hold on to Thorios Castle and to just say we managed to defend it and managed to protect Calatild's holdings. Just a personal preference rather than letting it fall. But after that, I think we're going to head up to Gauss Castle. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Tavern District over here really quickly. Any prisoners to be ransomed? I cannot recall for the life of me if we had left any high-tier prisoners. Yes, we have got some high-tier ones that we can ransom right now. Again, the victorious assault over here was sort of the last thing we did last session. We do have a couple of people we can drop off. I can maybe pick out a few more to leave behind over here. In all honesty, I don't need a singular Aserai armed trader over here. A battalion skirmisher perhaps as well might be worth leaving behind. Well, I say leaving behind, but I mean ransoming off, obviously. The sapling I do like, because the arboreals are real handy, I think at least. So we'll keep them. Get rid of the skirmisher here. Aserai archer, you know what, leave you behind as well. 13 Sea Raider chiefs that I'm hoping to get up to Druznik champions. Eventually, militia archers, leave them all behind. I just don't want to be too slow moving around, especially considering the circumstances, and I don't want to wait until the election happens, because we got to move fast, right? Because ideally, we wait until the election happens, we get to hold on to this territory, and we can just leave everybody behind and then come back to pick them up. But we can't know for certain that our name will even come up for the with regards to who gets to hold this territory. As many of you have suggested, it is very possible, in fact, it is quite likely, that my name will not be among the lot, which is unfortunate, but it's the consequences of our past decisions. Again, as many of you have pointed out, in the past, we've held on to, territory, maybe arguably too much territory, but again, we didn't have anybody to give them off to back then, right? Like, we only had like 2 or 3 vassals when the initial collecting of territories happened. And my concern at the time was that one of these high-tier vassals that we've given a lot of territory to will be bought off by somebody else and we'll just lose a large tract of land. But no use crying over spilt milk, as they say, and as I often say. I think we're done here. Yeah, we're good here. Good stuff. We can move on. We can quickly check if there's any trade opportunities here. Just about 5k, no war horses or anything to pick up. I think we're good, because Fatid over here is pretty well equipped, if I recall correctly. We did his equipment and everything, right? So he's all good. Eventually, we might be able to find him some better equipment elsewhere, but for now, at least, he's good. He will be hopefully keeping his distance as well, and he'll hopefully be keeping his neck. But in terms of selling anything off, yeah, we don't really have much. We got a couple of cracked shields, I suppose. We can make a little bit more money over here. Money isn't such a desperate need, not as much as it maybe once felt like. And when I say once, I don't mean a long time ago at the beginning of the campaign. I mean far more recently. We most certainly found ourselves in a position where money wasn't looking too hot. But then again, I shouldn't rest on my laurels there, because as we very well know, all it takes is one conversation with a noble that ends up being super expensive, and the next thing you know, we're back to not square one, but half the wealth we have right now. So just something to keep in mind. I guess you always need money. Always need money. We do have some goods that we might be able to sell off over here. Maybe I don't want to drop off any of our food, because we are in the middle of a war with a massive army with us as well. No, I guess nothing over here. And by the way, with regards to acquiring more hardwood, I suppose I could do that at the beginning over here. Go ahead and make these sales. We could actually enter the smithy, and for some reason, it's been so long since we've had to do this. That it slipped my mind that I can absolutely, yes, smelt weapons with like wooden handles and stuff to get more hardwood. But I guess we did buy hardwood recently as well. Man, so much happened last session. I know we spent a lot of time in one space at the beginning of last session, but then, there were a handful of events that now I'm starting to mix up the beginning and the end of that session. Jeez. Alia, I believe, is our ideal charcoal burner, I guess. From 2 to 3, yeah, it sounds good. Go ahead and refine away. Use up all your energy for that. Everybody else can work away at smithing. Sounds good to me. Well, yeah, let's get to work over here. I will, by the way, be making that one-handed sword that I'd mentioned some time ago now. Yeah, upping the smithing skill a little bit here. I will be making that one-handed sword in honor of Elkiria at some point. I also got the suggestion that a lance would be perhaps a good way to remember Dula. Would be pretty cool. I got some great name suggestions and stuff as well, so I will be looking into that. But of course, I want to make sure that Leotold is smithing those weapons. We want to make sure that those weapons are made by someone who's actually going to get us a good end result, right? Fatid, let's go ahead and get you making javelins over here. Again, these ones net a lot of money. Hopefully we'll find a filthy rich merchant at one point as we travel around to get that get those earnings, right? We're actually running kind of low on steel. We'll need a bit of smelting. I might have to do a bit of smelting, but for now, javelin, yes, we're good. All this is maxed out, and again, skill doesn't really matter for javelins, right? So it's fine that he's presently low skill. It'll be a good training session for him. Fatid, get to work over here. And of course, these are the merchants. Bane. Good stuff. Gained a level. Love it. It's amazing. Forge another one. Merchant Spain. Yeah, good stuff. Not seeing any skilling up over here. I can't remember now if he's capped up, but he is earning levels. And I think he's too tired now. Yeah, he is. He's zeroed out over here. Fair enough. Fridina, we could have you forging some of these as well. Yeah, these things make money, man. These things make money. I just need someone to sell them to. Or again, just as a reminder, we can obviously trade with nobles as well, in an attempt to convince them to join us and stuff like that. We can offer them these as gifts. Go ahead and forge a bit more over here. And I'm also glad that we're unlocking new smithing parts for the time when we eventually build our one-handed sword and our lance as well. All right, I'm the only one left. Let's go ahead and forge one more, sure. Get it done. That uses up all our steel, and now we should look into smelting a little bit. I think. All right, Merchant Spain, that's one more done. Ooh, hey, wow, actually gained some skill points there. But if we take a look at one-handed sword options over here, we do have quite a few options available to us, so we can make some pretty powerful weapons. I need to make sure, I'm going to try and match my current weapon when the time comes, because I like how it handles, and I want to make sure I have something that's similar, so I'm not completely thrown off like I was with Valdim at first. Beyond that, though, can we actually make Lances, you can't make lances. I guess a two-handed polearm, right? Ooh, hello, fancy. Okay, there's some interesting options here. But does it count as a lance, though? I don't think so. Oh, that's too bad. We can't actually make a lance. Unless I'm missing something here, folks, in which case, let me know. Two-handed polearm. Am I just blind and missing it? I don't think so. Damn. Okay, well, we'll have to come up with something else, potentially. Does a pike translate? No. Oh, man, look at some of these weapons. Are pretty cool. I've never even, like, you know, looked at them, but they'd be quite handy, and I could make a glaive instead. It kind of fits the same role as the Valdim, though, so I want to make sure they're both viable options, you know? But for now, though, let's go ahead and focus on our smelting here. I wouldn't mind also getting some fine steel in the process. Obviously, don't want to smelt any of our, you know, what we've produced. Don't think we have, let's see, go by name, fine steel. Marion over here should give us some fine steel, yeah, as the name perhaps implies. And the Spatha, yeah, good stuff. Fine steel, leaf, no, these are, yeah, so this is fine steel, and this is a fine steel leaf spear. You know what I mean? Like a fine pike. This is a steel leaf spear that is fine, as opposed to a fine steel paramerion. Very weird. Don't like it. Go ahead and smelt this, yep, good stuff. Go ahead and smelt you as well. Yep, excellent. I'm starting to forget what else. I believe if we have any volds, do those. Along the glaive. Get a fine steel off of you, maybe, potentially. No, there's no rush, necessarily. I'm just taking a quick peek. Oh, hello. No, these are, hold on a second. These are the merchant's blades. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Nope, nothing else over here. Alright, fair enough. Let's go ahead and just do, maybe some of these things that get us some steel over here. Long saber, the northern spiked battle axe. Don't mind if I do. Go ahead and get rid of you for some wood. I don't think so. Power up, we've got you. Sure, stuff across the board. Go for it. Also trying to reduce what's like in my inventory, I guess. Or these cleavers a little bit. Yeah, sure, sounds good. Oh, we're tired. Alright, fair enough. Fast enough, fair enough, and I believe that smithing is, again, we'll find a viable way to sell all of these. We've got so many of them. We've got so many of them. They're worth more than the previous iteration, though, so that's cool. Go ahead and leave. I think we're good. We're maxed out. Yep, let's leave. Let's actually up our cohesion over here. I'm a little worried about this. I wonder if the time... Because I vaguely remember... Yeah, we stepped out, and then getting back in took a couple of steps because we stepped out after having conquered Lycaron. So I wonder if that's going to come to bite us in the butt. We're going to find out very soon. Over to Thorios Castle. God, let's make our way over. I would like to prevent the fall of Thorios Castle. I don't think we'll arrive in time. Already down to 97 troops over here. Yeah, we're not going to make it. We're not going to make it, but we can certainly try. Worst case scenario, we take it back right away while they're still, you know, licking their wounds, as it were. Alright, moment of truth over here. The owner of Lycaron must be decided, and it is between who? No surprise. No surprise. Abolitos, Calatilde, and Lek. Let me check something here real quick. Lek, his clan has 3 members, okay. Abolitos, your clan has how many? Just you. See, it's funny. It's like, on the one hand, giving it to Lek makes perfect sense because they can sustain it for longer. If, you know, if Lek were to die, somebody else is there to take his place, etc., etc. That's all great. However, on the flip side, if I do give this to, for example, Abolitos, and he were to die in battle, of course, then I would get it, and that would, in effect, do what I need to do. But, you know, we can't rely on that. He's only 52. We can't rely on that happening, and I'd rather not think like that, I suppose. You know? Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and give it to Lek, I suppose. Because Calatilde already has so much. She already has Thorios Castle, Jemaya Castle, Razi. And, I mean, she's going to lose Thorios Castle right now, but she'll get it back. Her and Lek have both put in a lot of their own influence here, eh? Sure, let's give it to Lek. Because, again, he's also got Thorios nearby, so at least it's somewhat close. Go ahead, Lek. I'm not surprised. I'm not as upset as I was. Well, I wasn't upset last time. I was thrown off, I guess. But I'm not upset. I'm not upset. I saw it coming. We might be able to get Gauss Castle for ourselves. It's a little bit further than I would like it to be. So I might actually go towards, or I might let somebody else have this and lean towards one of the suggestions I got from the comments of the previous episode, which is, you know what? Maybe we just declare war against the Khuzait and end up with Vostrum or Morenia Castle or something in our name instead. Because the vassals still have a lot of catching up to do, basically. So that might be the situation here. We're not going to make it, are we? 42 soldiers, 37. We're going to be just short. We're going to be just short. And that hurts. Damn. But yeah, so that's definitely something I'm thinking, like, okay, why don't we just, go to war with the Khuzait as soon as we're able to get peace with the Aserai without having to pay a tribute, or as soon as our hand is forced. War against the Khuzait, take Vostrum, take Donestica, sustain that war for as long as possible, and then sue for peace. Damn it, there it is. Shouldn't be surprised, I suppose. Now, if I can speak to Ruma, that would be great. I believe she was the one in charge there, right? If I can speak to Ruma, that would be great, because she is the leader of that faction. Look at all these guys arriving just a little too late. Man, that's a bummer. Fatih improved his riding skill. Good for you. Is there anything else? Going all the way back to Ortizia to store troops, it's really not that much of an advantage. And I think we should take Thorios Castle. It'll take us some time, but on the flip side, it's tough. Because it has such a small garrison, Callatild might form another army and attack it, but I don't want to rely on that. Because we don't know how long it'll be before that army is formed. We don't know how much influence they have with them trying to spend so much influence in obtaining these territories, right? So, don't want to rely on that. Don't chase after villagers, man. What they did nothing wrong. You know what? Since this caravan is right here, where did Ruma go? How did she disappear so quickly? We were like right here. Where did she go? I guess up through this little app over here, eh? I'm thinking we talk to this caravan and see if there's any money to be made over here. Greetings. This caravan is owned by Karay, the incense trader. Karais? We trade under the protection of Partia, master of Kuyaz. How may we help you? Well, I am Partia, master of Kuyaz. I'm interested in trading. What kind of money do you have? 11. Yeah, see, it'll never be like it once was. 90,000. They have 11,000. That was pure chance that one time. Pure chance. Anything I can sell over here? Nah, not really. Alright, fair enough. A worthwhile check. Anything else? Nope, carry on. Farewell. Carry on, carry on. Let's go ahead and attack Thorios Castle. Let's do it. I'm going to request entry to the castle. Hang on a second. What? You would let me in? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, okay, didn't think so. The lord of this castle has forbidden you from coming inside these walls. Of course, because, yeah, we're at war. That was weird. I don't recall seeing that previously, but hey, it is what it is. Take this castle. Relations, unfortunately, dipping even further. But what are you going to do? I mean, when we convinced Callatild to join us, our relations were pretty low. I think it was like -50 or something, so what are you going to do? Go ahead and let this siege happen here. And what I can hope is that somebody will form another army and head up towards Gauss Castle or whatever it is, rather than me having to do both. Now, again, there was another suggestion from the council that I abandon this war, head down south, do my southern duties, take care of the towns and stuff, and take care of the towns, look at recruiting lords and things like that, and let our vassals take care of this war. And as much as I like that line of thinking, the unfortunate reality is that our vassals will not get the job done. They will instead, let's take a look at the situation right now. There's still not a second army. So that means that, right now, we might be under siege over here. And we have no way to defend against it. There's a bit of a fight going on over here. At least there's that. Oh, dear. And this ties in perfectly with what I was getting at. There's this battle over here. I don't know if we're going to win this one. And I cannot trust the AI to win just because they outnumber the enemy. Right? And so I can't just leave this entire front, because we might end up losing more territory than we gain. I really hope we win this fight. Okay, looks like we got it. What happened there? Weird. They're like just getting away. But now all these guys have to... Let's see, it's Katagan of the Wolfskins and Heckard. Okay, well, one of them is a mercenary. Why would you engage them? You don't really outnumber them that significantly. I mean, if you win, then great, but if you don't, then that's terrible. Reserves, that was a mistake on my part. Kozid of the Eshkas has been taken prisoner by Unkid of the Aserai. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. This is what happens, because they split up. They don't move in unison. They don't form armies as easily or as readily. I mean, this worked out well. Manan, Anida, Ruma, Talas, and Nukar all got taken prisoner. That works out nicely. But they look at what they have left. They've got nothing left here. They got nothing left here. And, you know, that obviously hurts the war effort as a whole. Like, these numbers are nowhere near what they used to be previously. So leaving this war to the vassals is just not an option, because if they keep making decisions like that, right, then we'll lose everything and more. We'll lose what we gained and more. It's just not an option. Now, fortunately, this siege should be pretty quick, because I believe these walls will crack pretty easily. Just one set of walls to crack, right? The other set's already been broken, which is another thing I was hoping to take advantage of with my quick response to the fall of Thorios Castle. Hopefully that'll allow us to move on and, you know, protect whatever needs protecting. I don't know what kind of an army Unkid is marching around with. Yeah, I don't know. Only the one successful siege so far, so at least we know our Lycaron hasn't fallen yet. Fire over here. Let's get to work. Break these walls, please. I'm not too concerned about their garrison. That number does not frighten me at all. I wonder if my name will come up for this castle, actually. That would be at least a little funny. At least a little funny. I see the humor in that situation. What I don't see the humor in is these ballistae not being cracked more easily. What's that about? There we go. Tournament winnings, daily goal change. Good stuff, good stuff. Good stuff, right, cool. We still... I don't know, I'm so worried about the situation. Not the war I wanted to chase, but here we are. Now, obviously not looking to declare or seek peace until the tribute has shifted in our favor. Khazaits and the Battanians have made peace. Yeah, damn it. Not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised either if the Khazait declare war on us. Probably right around the corner. Especially with the losses we've just faced. In terms of the troop count, I wouldn't be surprised if that war is right around the corner here. I would declare that war if I was the Khazait. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. Good stuff. Come on now. Any second, one more volley. One more volley. Not the ballista at the walls. Let's go. Okay, I was wrong. One more. There it is. Try and get rid of that ballista, and then we can assault. There we go. Beautiful. No time to waste. I say we dive right in. I could upgrade some of these guys so that they are... I've been told the Varyag veterans are better, by the way. Just as a, in the meanwhile, troop to have. 60, these guys, Varyag veterans, 150, 110 on the bow, 110 on the riding. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna stick with what I've been doing because it's worked out so far, but feel free to, like, correct me. I'm very willing to accept what I'm wrong, but I don't know, numerically that seemed... Sea Raider Chiefs are not a bad call. Alright, so what I'm saying is, what I was saying rather, is that we should probably pick these guys up right now as we dive into this assault, because should we take significant losses, at least these guys will have the opportunity to train, and should they survive the battle, then they can become the garrison, right? Because we will have we will be over our limit for sure. And what better time than now than to do this? Get all of you, the horse archers as well. Nah, keep the horse archers because again, it's a siege battle, right? They will be dismounted. Okay, good stuff done here. Yes, indeed. Time for the assault. Just gonna check my equipment really quickly. I do have Valdem equipped. Yes, indeed. All right, let's go. Lead the assault. This really shouldn't be a problem. This really shouldn't be a problem. We should be fine. Could have replaced that broken trebuchet with a ballista or something, but I don't think that'd be necessary either. Again, we're against a fraction of our strength. So something would have to go horribly wrong for us to lose this battle. Like, horribly wrong. Go ahead and auto-deploy over here. We could rush up this way. Oh, this is an interesting entryway. I wonder if we'll be shielded from arrow fire if we go in that way. That's not too bad. And up over here, there's the other breach. A lot more room for us to run around. Archers will be posted up there firing away. We'll have to get off of our horse if we're going this way. Might have to do that either way, actually. Alright. Auto-deploy is done. Trebs, we don't need you. Don't need you. This one... You know what? I'm just going to get rid of them all. I don't think any of them can do any work. I'm going to try and head this way, I think, as well. Let's begin. Let's do this. Oh, of course I'm all the way on this side. Alright, fine. Well, if I'm on this side, then I may as well embrace it, right? I have to be very careful because I'm fairly certain the archers are going to cause me some trouble over here. I don't want to be a pincushion. Oh, the turning radius on this horse. Here we go. Yep. Archers are where I thought they would be. Get off the horse. Time to practice our use of Valdem. Oh my god. While on foot. You know what? Not too bad. Not too bad. Alright. Come on. Come on. Hit him with a shaft over there that time. We'll definitely take some familiarizing. Guys swinging at me over here. I think those are my reinforcements coming in, hence the lag spike. There we go. A little bit of damage done. Oh, there's quite a few of them coming down over here. Fair enough, fair enough. There we go. Good hit there. Good hit there. It's good to get this practice in, I would say, as well. I need to definitely get this practice in. Because eventually, inevitably, I'll be in a situation where I need to use Valdem on foot, and I want to make sure I've got the training that I need. Oh, these guys are having a terrible time, aren't they? We are taking some losses. Again, we do have a couple of recruits and wait, who's mine? We do have a couple of recruits and lower tier soldiers, so hopefully that's where those losses are coming from. I think we're doing pretty well overall, though. Pushing up over here, taking the walls. I believe that's where these guys are headed right now. Looks like it. Also looks like we've more than decisively won this battle. Look at that top right corner there. Good stuff. Dropping some master archers. And we get up top over here. We can indeed. I wonder if it's connected to the rest of the space, though. Funny how nobody else is coming up this way. What's going on over here? Oh, looks like they've pushed through. One guy left over there. Pushed through over here as well. Alright. There it is. Victory is ours. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Took a couple of losses, but again, I think... well done, man. Look at that. Look at that beautiful banner over there. Look at that. Oh, okay. It's not nearly as bad as I thought it was. We only lost 17 soldiers. That's not too bad at all. 65 leveled up. How many did I lose for my party? Because only 2. Okay, fair enough. 17 leveled up. Lost only 2. Who did we lose? Imperial Legionary and a Veteran Infantryman. Of course, it's got to be the higher tiers. Can't be the lower tiers. Of course, it's the higher tiers. Very well. Done here. I don't think that netted us too much influence or anything. Scroll all the way to the top here. Yeah, no surprise there. All good, though. A little bit of renown. I'm really excited for the next time we tier up. It's been so long since we've leveled up our clan. These guys upgraded. Get you guys upgraded as well. We need more infantry, I think. Get you upgraded. Good stuff. Good stuff. Landian Billman. Or Highwayman. Sure. With that. Champions over here. More swordsmen up to sergeants over here. Excellent. Veterans up to legionaries. That's some good leveling up. We are well over our limit though, right? Yeah. Oh my god. We are very well over our limit. Lots of prisoners we can pick up. I mean, I guess. Again, it's a castle. I'm sure we can find a city along the way where we can do a little bit of ransoming, right? We're still under our limit. And I think we'll stay under our limit even when we drop soldiers off. So all good. Done over here. All good. And pick up all the loot as well. Thank you. There is an Imperial Charger among it all, so that's great. Relations decrease even further. No surprise there. Over to the garrison. I have to leave troops behind, right? Otherwise, our higher tier soldiers will potentially abandon us, which I don't want to see happen. Question is, who do we leave behind? Imperial recruits? No. We can train Imperial recruits. Let's leave behind some of the mid to higher tier soldiers, right? Imperial crossbows, Imperial veteran archers. Sure. Leave behind maybe some Valandian sharpshooters over here. Bring this to 30. Yeah. How about we leave behind a... Oh, let's level you up. Thank you. Oh, we need more war horses, clearly. Fair enough. Good to know. Leave behind a brigand. Anything else that's like in 1s and 2s that I wouldn't mind leaving behind? Freebooters become Fian champions, so you're staying with me. Valandian infantry, sure. We're still well over our limit here. Militia, mercenary swordsmen, more militia. Aserai tribesmen, Mamluk soldiers, the ones I'm leaving behind. But the 10 Imperial recruits, we can level them up. That's fine by me. Imperial trained archers. Raider. These guys. Could leave behind some of these veteran infantrymen. Because this is a frontier castle. It will be... We will see pressure applied to it. And again, whether I can keep these guys for myself or not, we need to make sure this place is safe. Right? Drop some legionaries behind. Pull us down to 30. And let's get some of these veteran infantrymen behind as well. It's down to 5 over here. Okay, we're still over our limit. You know what? All these veteran infantrymen can stay. Still over our limit. Any archers we can leave behind? Some more master archers, maybe? That's perfect, so to speak. So to speak. Alright, sounds good to me. Sure, I'm fine with that. Leave all those guys behind. Garrison is 37 plus 4, that's 41. And then hopefully the militia over here will be growing pretty quickly. That's good. The Castellan's office needs to be built. Anything else that needs building? No, just that. So let's go ahead and put some money down over here. Put in, let's say, 5k or so. 99 days to complete is ridiculous. 55 days. I don't think putting in more money will help, right? But let's do it anyway. Oh, actually, that did help. 31 days. Okay, not bad. What about another 5k? Okay, that's the limit then. I don't know if this will actually help us, to be fair, but I'll take what I can get. Let's add training militia. Again, if it goes to somebody else, hopefully they'll maintain some of these. If it doesn't go to somebody else, then we've made our decisions. I don't know if I want to hold on to this, though. I think I would rather let somebody else have the castles so that I can have a city coming up. It's just better in many ways. Get done here. Otherwise, anybody in the dungeon? Any prisoners captured that got dropped off over here? Nope, guess not. Fair enough. Fair enough. And I guess we're good to move on. I mean, I suppose we go towards Gauss Castle up there. Like Heron is safe. I could head there to meet the ransom broker. So sure. All good here. Yeah, let's make our way. Leave. The only thing I was hesitating is like, do I stay here for a little bit longer so others will leave their troops behind? I think I would rather they leave their troops behind at Lycaron. Up our cohesion a little bit. Let's make our way to Lycaron. Lycaron. What do y'all think? We have 20 days of food. You know what? Over to Amitatis. Initially, I was going to avoid it because I was like, it's going to just pull us away from our objectives. But now that I notice my food situation. Escaron of the Northern Empire has declared war on the Southern Empire. Great. Good for you, buddy. You keep at it. You keep doing what you're doing. 44k. Okay, they're not poor over here. Valandian Horser. Don't mind if I do. I do need some more horses. And we could sell you some of our stuff. Oh. I want to sell food, obviously. I buy food. What did I see here? Charcoal. I need charcoal from time to time. And just not seeing good numbers, really. Outside of things that I want to keep. Fair enough. Grain, you have plenty. Don't mind if I do. Fish, you have plenty. I will take everything. I will even purchase your tools. while you have a good price on them. I'll even buy your velvet and your silver. And I will sell you something soon. I need more of their money. Like, I need to give them more money. I need more of their stuff. What about, do they have any armor? Maybe some fancy armor that I could give Fatid, especially? No. We've actually kitted him up pretty well, I think. Yeah, we have kitted him up pretty well. How about gloves or anything? Oh yeah, there we go. Good stuff. Looking much better. Looking much better. I believe we should be able to sell at least something here. What about one of our merchants' blades, maybe? 74,000 is the cheapest they get. Jeez. 74,000 is the cheapest they get. There's nothing else I need to purchase is the thing. Nothing else I need to purchase. Anybody need any better quality horse armor? I don't think so. And we're all good over here. Alright, well I guess we're selling them some of our junk then. Guess we're selling them some of our junk here. Basically all their money right there. Sure. We came close. We came close to being able to sell one of our big ticket items, but not the end of the world. Again, we can always use them in conversations, or if we come across a merchant with, you know, a ton of money somehow magically, if we come across another one. Drop these things as well, because I do not want to be bogged down by carry capacity or anything like that. 100 arrows. All good. They still have about 11,000, right? Jeez. They're not broke around these parts. They're not broke. Probably sell a couple of these garbage forks or something. Blacksmith's hammers. Again, these things can also give us wood, so I do need to be careful about that. Liked clubs, sure. A couple imperial spears. Yeah, good stuff. And an iron flissa or two, maybe. There we go. Good stuff. Get all their money. You know what? Maybe let's get one of those back. Yeah, it looks like we sold them a little bit too much. Here, take this. And we can part ways. Cool. And we have all their food. 68 days worth for ourselves. About for our army. Done there. Got a fair bit of money. 35 days of food. Good. Glad I came here. And you know what? Actually, since I am here, I could also go to the tavern district and just drop the prisoners off here. Couple level ups over here. Don't mind if I do. Again, because of the war horses. I need to make sure I keep an eye out for them everywhere I go. Okay, you guys, y'all, you two, you. All the tier 5s, right? Yep, sounds good. Another 2,000 made. Sounds good to me. And away we go. Away we go. Over to Lycaron again, just to see if we can't drop some more soldiers off, and then up to Gau's castle. And maybe en route we'll come across a noble we can convince to join us, or some merchant that we can sell stuff to, or something or the other. Enops over there. He's worth speaking to, isn't he? He is. Try it. See if we can catch him. See if we can catch him. Or he leaves. Owner of Thorios Castle. We'll take a look at that. I think we've missed him. Yeah. We don't know which way he went, right? He's probably too far away. And he's traveling solo, so there's no point. Alright, Thorios Castle. Since we're in the area, we might as well check this right now. No surprise here. Abolitos Calatilde. Let's give it back to Calatilde. It was hers. She lost it, yes, but it's okay. Stuff like that happens. It's fine. Calatilde. Got it back for you, I suppose. So I never did you any favors. Yeah, I think it's only fair. Lek just has got a lot recently. Lek got a lot recently. Lycaron and Oxhall. Hang on a second. Oh dear. Did you seriously lose Poros? No. Why was it not listed there? What? Anyway, it is what it is. Over to Thorios Castle to leave a bigger garrison. I got really worried there for a second. I was like, hang on a second. Okay, troops being left behind. Well done. Make our way down towards Lycaron next. And then up to Gau's castle. I doubt they have a garrison that can cause us any trouble. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be more than fine. Over we go. A hideout over here we might want to take care of at one point. Not right now. It's not urgent. But soon, perhaps. Down to Tevea and Segura on our way over, I think. So that we can pick up some more recruits. Not just us, but our party members as well. Right? Down here. Because, well, actually, rather, specifically not us, because we don't have a room anymore. Go up over here to Segura. Please look at those mountain bandits. Why did you not engage them, Peric? Defending what? Oh, looks like Lycaron is under siege. Alright, we'll be there shortly. Glad I decided to come over. Oh, looks like they've abandoned the siege, though. Dang. What do they got over here? Oh. Ooh, I don't know about this. I don't know about this, folks. Should've just left them... Should've just left them be. Ah! Alright, we gotta dive in here. Let's go. Sultan Unkid. Partia. I wish you peace and prosperity, but of course, I don't want that. Not surprised. I hear your men raided the poor villagers of Thorios Castle. You should know that they're under my protection. Next time you raid a village, try not to get caught by its owner. I had nothing to do with this. You know we're at war, surrender or die. Really is that simple. Yield or fight, you fool. You came to put my holdings under siege, you think you'd get away? That easy? Come on. And, you know what? Kinda wanna try and chop his head off. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. If I can kill Unkid, we gotta slaughter them, right? I don't want to capture and execute because we know what that does for relations. I've been over this a couple times. But if I could kill him on the battlefield, seen as honorable, and it's perfectly a-okay. Let's try it. Of course, we want to make sure that we don't lose too many soldiers while trying to accomplish this, obviously. I imagine they're not going to get too aggressive. The horse archers will push up. Get our cavalry up over there. Get our horse archers up over here. Cavalry. Get into a wedge formation. Infantry up there. Archers up there. Let's go. Interesting. Oh. Within the charge order, I think. Or finish them off, hopefully. Horse archers have arrived as well. And the horse archers up there. Ooh, lost a Valanian champion there. With cavalry back. See, because they go all the way out over there. This is why I don't like giving charge orders. Kind of like, do what they want. It's not like a nothing unit we lost there. Where'd you go? All the way back there, right? Come on. Come on, let's get to work. Down with you. Cavalry, come over here. Warming up my axe hand over here. Missed me. Have to do better than that, buddy. Ah, missed him. Didn't have to do better than that. I think he's too far away from me. Loop away over here before the archers start firing away. Archers pull back. What are we looking at? 7 of them. Don't want to stop looking at what they're up to either, right? I want to make sure that if they decide to attack, I'm ready to respond. Let's need to find Unkid over here. Coward that he is. Is that him hiding in the middle there? Wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised. In we go. Oh. Down with you. Down with... Oh, managed to stay standing. Or riding, I should say, I suppose. There we go. Good stuff, good stuff. Unkid, kill one of our Mamluk heavy cav. Horse archers. Command is yours. Oof. Oh, I took a bad hit there. That was bad. I should be a bit more careful. Okay, lose formation for our archers. Infantry. Get into a shield wall. Not take pointless losses. Archer fire has begun. Good stuff. Pull our horses up this way. Let's go. Cavalry through here, actually. Where are their archers? Oh, I can't believe I made it up top. We're doing alright, we're doing alright. I'm like scanning for Unkid over here. Specifically, I'm being a little careless outside of my hunt for Unkid. Hopefully cavalry's doing okay there. Good hit there. Getting used to this horseback axe usage. Oh, you know what? With that shield? Nah. I was like, that's a pretty fancy shield. I wonder if that's Unkid. Nope. Where are you, buddy? Where are you? You already run away like a coward? You already run away like a coward? Is that you off in the distance there? Carrying a banner? Probably not. Probably not. I didn't see if he's already been dropped, by the way. I didn't notice if that happened. Legionary, we're okay. Losing a couple of tribal warriors here and there. No luck yet, no luck yet. That can't be Unkid. Gotta be like a lancer or something, right? Looks too young. Cavalry charge free. Lots of archers still firing away. Yeah, we're taking more losses than I should certainly be allowing here. A lot of our horse archers are dropping as well. Unkid, Unkid, where are you? Very unfortunate if he's already been dropped. I think it might be the case. I think it might be the case. Well, we fought decently enough, all things considered. Lost a couple more soldiers than I would have liked to lose. But victory is definitely ours. There was no doubt about that, I think, ever. Hopefully a good bit of training took place as well. Our archers, I think, certainly got a fair bit of work done. Well done, man. Well done. Well done. 14 lost only. Wow. Okay, not bad. Unkid, he got wounded at some point. Not by my hand, though, unfortunately. Not by my hand. 14 lost, 47 leveled up. Not too shabby. Hopefully we didn't lose any notables. I would be a little upset if this small force took out one of our notables. Yeah, you're my prisoner now, Sultan. I say with disdain. Unkid of the Aserai has been taken prisoner. Yep, you bet. Gain some influence, etc., etc., etc. We can pick up these prisoners and drop them off, I think. Takes us over our limit, for sure. And recruit a couple of these guys. Some room. 317. 18. 19, I suppose. Try it. A lot of them are really not worth picking up even. Some we can ransom off, obviously, at Lycaron, but some are just, like, not worth even glancing at. Pick up these guys for the ransom. Oh, you know what? That was actually not a very low tier army. They had some decent soldiers in that one. I mean, again, we outnumbered them significantly, so it's irrelevant, but that was no joke. Who can we drop off over here? Who's really low tier? Real recruits. Sure. Keep the one that's willing to join us, I suppose. We'll have room for, what, 7 soldiers or so? Pick you guys up. Yeah, some heavy lancers. Yikes. This is a good financial haul, I suppose. Mamluk heavy cavalry. 13 master archers. We don't need money that desperately. I'd rather have access to more recruits. We don't need money that desperately. Who do we leave behind? Real infantrymen, sure. Anything worth picking up for recruiting purposes? It's not terrible. Maybe a Khuzait Lancer. Aserai Mamluk Cavalry. And Aserai Mamluk Regulars over here. Alright. Leave behind some Valanian crossbowmen. And leave behind some Aserai Tribesmen, I suppose. One more to leave behind. Aserai Recruit. Just the one that wants to join us. I don't want to lose, you know, important people because of this, obviously. As is my, like, luck, as has always happened to me. Well, everybody else can pick up the other prisoners. Done here. Pick up all the loot. Unfortunately, no perfectly healthy war horses. We're done. Moving over to Lycaron. Again, hopefully some people will be dropped off. Hopefully these guys will have an opportunity to recover their lost forces. And I wonder if I want to actually sell Unkid off as well. Well, you know, ransom him, I suppose. I'd love to sell him off to the slave trade. We could receive some tribute, 100% support. Much as I would like to wipe them off the face of the map, might not be a terrible idea to accept that opportunity there. Over to Tavern District. No, sorry, over to the Keep. Donate troops to the garrison, because we just picked up a bunch. Imperial armed traders can stay behind over here. Garrison of 9. Oh my god. You know what? I guess the attack was necessary. I guess this attack was necessary. No, there was still a bit of militia. Alright, fair enough. And there was still a bit of a garrison as well. Why are you lying to me, game? That's not the first time it's lied to me on the in the menu screens. Anyway. Prisoners to ransom. What do we got over here? You guys are all going, obviously. There's no point keeping them tagging along. Now, Unkid from 11... Wow. 11,000 if we also ransom off Unkid. Probably worth it. Like, what's he gonna do? Hire a bunch of tribesmen and recruits to attack me? Like, it's fine. Let him be. That's good money. That's good money. Let's do it. It's really not bad. Make sure these guys are all tier 5s. Yes. Done. Done. Go. Let it be an insult. Escape from captivity. That is most certainly not what happened. Alright, good stuff. 95 defenders. It's not a lot, but it's something. And again, because it belongs to somebody else, they will, like, our vassals will take care of the situation here. What I could do, sorry, at Lycaron is take a look at trade opportunities. Are they wealthy? No, they are not. 4,900. That is not good. Alright, fair enough. Again, could drop some junk off. The more often we do that, the less likely we are to trade off some of our more expensive items, obviously. Trying to stay on top of this at the same time, though. Yeah. A little overboard there. Give me back some of these tattered robes. My lovely tattered robes, please. Done here. Now we can leave. Now we make our way up to Gauss Castle. Hopefully we can end this war swiftly. And as you can see, still nothing. Still no other army forming, still no aggression from our vassals, nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is why abandoning the front, as much as I would love to be able to do that, as cool as it would be to be able to just walk away and let the vassals get the job done, that's just not how it works, unfortunately. Just not how it works. Under the protection of Hurunag, are you? Listen, I'm just interested in trading. What kind of money do you have? 12,000. Just not good enough. But we can drop some stuff off over here, right? Sure. Leave behind some shields as well, I think. Make that money. Cracked hunting bow. No, thank you. Splintered hunting bows. I'm good. Simple short bow. Cracked. Don't need it. Bunch of bolts over here. Sure. Have those too. Splintered arrows. Oh, done. Again, I don't need all their money, but lighten my load a little bit. What news of the markets? Bought linen from Oneira. Saw like Heron for like barely double. Not even double, actually. Useless information. How the Crusade are so successful, I will not understand. But onwards we go to Gauss Castle. Let my prejudice aside. Good. Skill point in Steward. Good, good, good. Making peace with the Aserai. Of course it comes now. Of course it comes now. Come on, guys. Like, come on. This close to victory? Ooh, Vartan. Hello. I believe I can speak to him. He's a solo noble. Ruma's party is here as well. Okay, let's see if we can't speak to Ruma first, at least. Unkid's already got a party there, too. Approach the gates, request a meeting with Ruma. It's been a while, indeed it has. Something I'd like to discuss. Your liege is not worth your loyalty. I am the rightful ruler of this land, and I would like your support. Don't even like you. You expect me to discuss something like this with you? Yes. Listen, I'm charming. You are known as a man of honor. You may know me as one as well. I feel like this might set us off on the wrong foot. I wish that text string would update. You gave an oath. Yeah, well aware of this. If he ever violated his oath to you, let's see. What are you? You're honorable and you're not so generous. So, look, if he ever violated his oath to you, it absolves you of your duty to him. Oh, hey, what do you know? Okay, I'll take it. I've always stood by Unkid. Whether Unkid has stood by me is another question. Put your interests and the good of the realm first. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. I might be correct. Why change sides now? Believe me, I'll be generous to those who came to me early, perhaps not as generous to those who came late. I guess it's because of this. This time, you know what? I think that was on me. I shouldn't have used the generous offer. Though I would expect the percentages to reflect... Anyway, whatever. It's fine. You know what? Not even mad. Not even mad. I'm gonna spag my leave. Can't promise things will go so peacefully. I don't think things will go so peacefully right now either. How much time do I have here? 30 hours. 30 hours. Alright, listen. Besiege the castle. Let's get to it. 30 hours, a bit over a day. A bit over a day. I need to move before it forces my hand. There's a siege camp done. 16 hours. 16 hours, okay. I want to assault with what I can assault with. 13 hours, okay. I want to get at least one of these siege towers done. Check real quick. 8 hours, okay. Done. 6 hours. Might be able to complete another one. Maybe. 4 hours. Might be too close. Might be cutting it a little too close. 2 hours, you know what? Cutting it too close. We assault. 1 siege tower. Ladders. Oh, you know, that's actually... The numbers are actually not that good. The numbers are actually not that good. And we're significantly more capable than them. They do have some master archers, some trained archers. Oh, man. The only reason for this quote-unquote desperation is that pressure from our council. The only reason. Oh man, I think we can take these guys on. These 8 noble sons, some imperial trained infantrymen, lots of militia. I mean, the thing is, most of this force is actually the garrison, not the militia. 26 Aserai recruits, 11 Aserai tribesmen, 17 Mamluk soldiers, 11 Khuzait tribal warriors, okay. 8 looters, alright. So what, maybe like 100 or so of these soldiers are low tier? Given the ones that we can't see listed down over here. 167 infantry, 99 ranged. Can't even see my numbers here. I think we can take them on. I think we can assault. The only thing that throws me off is that we do not have... We've only got the 1 siege tower. So sure, that'll be easy to climb up 1 set of walls. They've got 3 sets of catapults. They will cause some damage. And then on the other side, it'll just be ladders. Like, we're going to lose so many soldiers on the way to the walls. And can I afford those losses? Can any of us afford those losses? That's what I have to think about. Oh, man. I might pull back from this. Again, this piece should make us some money as well. Last we saw, the tribute was about 200 or so, so I imagine that still stands. It's not a bad piece to take. And in fact, if we take this castle, we might lose out on that tribute. Because they might be like, well, we have no money to give. Right? I don't know. And I guess we won't know, folks, until next time. Because this is where I'm calling it a session. I hope you all enjoyed this one. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes a massive difference in how I approach content on the channel, what I do more or less of, and how I go about doing it. I would love to hear your thoughts on the current circumstances as well. Again, I do read all the comments, so if you have any opinions to share, feel free to do so. I feel like taking Gallus Castle is not a bad idea. Remember, think as well upon the fact that if we take this castle and we give it to another vassal, then when we do declare war wherever it is next, there's a slightly higher chance that our name will be up for the holding that we first conquer, right? So lots to think about there. It's not just about hubris. It's not just about Unkid. It's not just about these alls in the north. As always, a massive thanks goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big ol' thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, I bid you farewell.